Anna, have you seen this flat? It's perfect for us.
Let me see. Wow, it's beautiful. But it's also way out of our price range.
I know, but we can't let that stop us from dreaming. Maybe one day we'll be able to afford it.
I hope so, John. It would be amazing to live in a place like that.
We just need to come up with the down payment. Maybe we can borrow some money from our parents?
I don't know, John. I don't want to burden them. And besides, we should be able to do this on our own.
You're right. We just need to save up more. We can cut back on some expenses and put more into our savings account.
Agreed. And we can also look for ways to increase our income. Maybe take on some side hustles or find higher paying jobs.
But how long will it take to save up that much money? We don't want to miss out on this opportunity.
I know, but we also don't want to put ourselves in a bad financial situation. We'll just have to be patient and work hard.
But what if we take out a loan? We can pay it back once we have the flat.
I don't know, John. That's a risky move. We don't want to get in over our heads.
Okay, let's talk about it more. We can weigh the pros and cons and come up with a plan together.
That sounds like a good idea, John. Let's make sure we're both on the same page.
Anna, I talked to the bank today. They're willing to give us a loan for the down payment.
Are you serious, John? That's amazing news.
There is a catch, though. We have to pay a higher interest rate and a larger monthly payment.
That's something to consider. Can we afford the higher payments?
I did some calculations. With our current income and expenses, we can afford the payments. But we'll have to be careful with our budget.
Okay. Let's think about it some more. We don't want to rush into anything.
Anna, I have an idea. We can borrow some money from our rich friend, Jack. He owes us a favor.
I don't know, John. That sounds like we're taking advantage of our friendship.
Come on, Anna. It's just a loan. And he owes us anyway. He'll understand.
I don't want to put our friendship at risk, John. Let's just stick with the bank loan.
Fine. But I'm going to talk to him anyway. It can't hurt to ask.
Just be careful, John. I don't want things to get complicated.
Anna, Jack said no. He doesn't want to lend us the money.
I'm sorry, John. But we can't rely on others to fund our dream. We have to do this on our own.
You're right, Anna. We can do this. Let's work hard and save up as much as we can.
I believe in us, John. We can make it happen.
We can start by cutting back on some of our expenses. Maybe we can cook more at home instead of eating out.
And we can cancel some of our subscription services. We don't really need all of them.
I was also thinking of taking on some freelance work on the side. It can bring in some extra income.
That's a good idea. And I can look for some part-time work as well. We can do this.
Anna, we're making good progress. We've saved up a good chunk of money already.
That's great, John. How much do we have now?
About $50,000. It's not enough for the down payment yet, but it's a good start.
John, I just got a speeding ticket. It's going to cost us a lot of money.
How much is the fine?
It's $500. And our insurance premium is going up too.
Ugh, that's frustrating. We were making such good progress. Now we have to start all over again.
Don't worry, John. We'll figure it out. We've faced setbacks before and we've always come out stronger.
Anna, I just got offered a new job. It pays a lot more than my current one.
That's fantastic news, John. How much more does it pay?
About $20,000 more per year. It'll definitely help us reach our goal faster.
Let's celebrate, John. This is amazing news.
Agreed. Let's go out to dinner tonight and toast to our future.
Okay, now that we have this extra income, let's make a plan. How much more do we need to save up?
We need about $150,000 more for the down payment. With my new job, we can save up about $30,000 a year.
That's great progress. And we can still look for ways to increase our income and cut back on expenses.
Let's make a pact, Anna. We'll work hard and save up as much as we can. And we won't give up until we reach our goal.
I'm with you, John. Let's make our dream a reality.
Anna, we have a problem. Our car just broke down and it's going to cost us a lot of money to fix it.
How much is it going to cost?
The mechanic said it could be around $3,000. We'll have to dip into our savings to pay for it.
That's a lot of money, John. We were making such good progress. Now we have to start all over again.
I know, Anna. But we need the car to get to work. We don't have a choice.
Wait, John. I have an idea. We can sell our old furniture and appliances that we don't need anymore. We can make some extra money that way.
That's a great idea, Anna. And we can also try to negotiate with the mechanic for a lower price. Anna, I talked to the mechanic. He said he can do the repair for $2,500 instead of $3,000 if we pay cash.
That's a good deal, John. Let's do it.
I'm so relieved that we were able to save some money on the car repair. We can still stay on track with our savings plan.
Me too, John. And selling our old stuff is a great way to declutter our home too.
Anna, I was thinking. Maybe we can challenge ourselves to save even more money each month. Like a competition.
That's a fun idea, John. How much more do you think we can save?
I think we can try to save an extra $500 each month. That's $6,000 a year. It's a stretch, but it's doable.
I'm up for the challenge, John. Let's motivate each other to save as much as we can.
Agreed. And we can reward ourselves when we reach our milestones. Like a nice dinner or a weekend getaway.
John, how much have we saved up so far?
Let me check, we have about $100,000 now. We're halfway there.
That's amazing, John. We're making such good progress. I'm so proud of us.
Anna, I talked to our friend, Jack, again. He said he might be able to lend us some money after all.
I don't know, John. We're doing so well on our own. I don't want to take any unnecessary risks.
I have to admit, Anna. I already borrowed $10,000 from Jack. I'm sorry, I didn't tell you earlier.
What? John, why would you do that? We agreed to do this on our own.
I know, Anna. I just thought it would help us reach our goal faster. But now I realize it was a mistake.
We have to pay him back, John. And with interest too. That's going to set us back even more.
I'm sorry, Anna. I should have talked to you first. I was just so desperate to make our dream come true.
I understand, John. But we can't keep making these mistakes. We have to be more responsible with our finances.
You're right, Anna. Let's come up with a new plan. We'll pay back Jack as soon as possible and continue saving up on our own.
Agreed. And we'll make sure to communicate with each other before making any major financial decisions.
Oh no, Anna. I'm so sorry. How are we going to make up for the lost income?
I don't know, John. But we'll figure it out. We always do. We have each other's support.
That's right, Anna. And we can also look for ways to cut back on expenses and increase our income.
I'll start looking for a new job right away. Maybe I can find something that pays even better than my old one.
And I can tacky on some extra freelance work too. We'll make it work, Anna. We always do.
You're right, John. We've faced setbacks before and we've always come out stronger. We won't let this stop us from reaching our goal.
Exactly, Anna. We'll keep working hard and saving up as much as we can. We'll make our dream of owning a flat a reality. I know we can do it.
John, I have some good news. I got a job offer. It pays even more than my old one.
That's fantastic, Anna. How much more does it pay?
About $25,000 more per year. This will definitely help us reach our goal faster.
Let's celebrate, Anna. This is amazing news. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you, John. And I couldn't have done it without your support.
Anna, I just checked our savings account. We have about $180,000 now. We're getting closer and closer to our goal.
That's amazing, John. We're almost there. I can't wait to finally own our own flat.
Anna, I was thinking. Maybe we can try to save even more aggressively for the next few months. It'll give us the final push we need to reach our goal.
That's a good idea, John. How much more can we save?
I think we can try to save an extra $1,000 each month. That's $12,000 in a year. It's ambitious, but we can do it.
It'll be challenging, John. We'll have to cut back on even more expenses. But it's worth it to finally own our own flat.
I agree, Anna. And we can also look for ways to increase our income, like taking on more freelance work.
John, I just got a letter from the bank. It says we're approved for a lower interest rate on the loan. We'll save thousands of dollars in interest.
That's incredible, Anna. This is going to make a huge difference in our savings plan.
John, we're so close. We only need $10,000 more for the down payment. We can do this.
I know, Anna. We've come so far. And with our new savings plan and the lower interest rate, we'll get there soon.
John, we did it. We saved up enough for the down payment. We can finally buy our own flat.
I can't believe it, Anna. We worked so hard for this. We finally achieved our dream.
I'm so grateful for you, John. We couldn't have done this without each other's support.
I feel the same way, Anna. You're my partner in every sense of the word. I couldn't have done this without you.
So, what's next, John? Are you ready to start looking for our dream flat?
Absolutely, Anna. I can't wait to find the perfect place for us to call home.